see the Build an Atom Phet welcome page. So you've got 3 options here of atom, symbol and game. So firstly, looking at the first one, in atom, students can use the protons, neutrons and electrons here to build up their atoms. And so you can see that as you add more protons, the element changes. If the electrons are not the same as the protons, an ion will be formed, and you can have differing number of neutrons. I think the important thing to do here is make sure that the stable, unstable sort of button here is ticked. So then you can see that how many neutrons you need to make that atom stable. So going back to the second option, the symbol game, this is quite similar to the first one in appearance, but it's starting to introduce the mass number and the proton number and look at how these elements are represented slightly more formally, which is really useful. I like the way that this is very sort of structured. And then finally, students can choose to test their knowledge by trying some of these different games. So for example, here's one, find the element, something that's got 1 proton, 1 neutron and 2 electrons. So that is going to be an ion of hydrogen. It's not a neutral atom because the protons do not equal the electrons. And hey, we've got that right. Brilliant stuff. Excellent. So there is there is a few different sort of games that you can be doing, and the one that is very much at the end gets to randomly sort of check all 3. So all in all, an excellent, really useful resource in terms of getting students to practice their knowledge of atoms and deciding the structure of atoms based on the proton number and the mass number.